Hey everybody, TrinfiniteX here, back with some more Breath of the Wild 100%. So, last time we cleaned out Hyrule Castle of everything except the final boss. We have all but one Korok seed and one shrine that I'm deliberately saving till later because I want to see if I want to see how it calculates percent in this game. So I'm just going to start out with a small little side quest. And then we're going to be heading into the final Divine Beast. And then the final boss. And that'll be that for this playthrough. It's been a long ride. I've learned a lot of lessons about streaming and about how to set up my stream, you know, how I want to, how shall I say, project myself. You know, whether or not I really enjoy streaming or whether or not I really want to do this. I've decided that, at least for the time being, I do. And so I'm going to hopefully stream a lot more in the coming days. So this person wants a full collection of Royal Guard equipment. Which we can give her. And then I'm pretty sure... Does she have everything? Oh, no, the bow. That's right. There we go. She wanted one of each weapon. We have plenty of extra Royal Guard stuff, so I figured why not. And it's not like we really need it or anything, since we have plenty of strong equipment for the final boss and for the final dungeon. So, having wrapped that up, I think we're just good to go. I did all the prepping in the last episode, really. Tons of arrows. Yeah, we have enough ancient arrows to get through the dungeon and then some. We have 5-shot bows. We have everything we could possibly need as far as I can tell. All the upgrades. Full page of good solid food. I think we're good. All right. So let's get started. I am really excited for this moment. The final Divine Beast is, in my opinion, the highlight of this game, honestly. I thought I had forgotten to take a picture of that. Oh well. So, with this Korok kind of creepily looking on, we will switch into our ancient armor. And we will begin the final divine beast. So, the Sheikah apparently like to construct their medical facilities as elevators. Who knows why? Here we are. This, like I said, this already. Just looking at it, you should be able to tell this is going to be glorious. The music, the whole atmosphere of it, the complicated and intricate parts of this puzzle, as they all work together. This entire dungeon is just, this is Nintendo at its best right here, in my opinion. This is top-notch stuff. It's not too hard, but it's not too easy either. We're gonna start with this one. little one-hit obliterator lamps over there. After all the shrines we've been through, like, this music is just perfect. It's just just an epic remix. That's all it is. But that's absolutely awesome. This puzzle's not particularly exciting, but it's also more complicated than a whole lot of other things that we've seen. So, and that's already promising right there. Whoops. Nope, we need to go further that way. So there is a treasure chest up there on top of this little area, and to get it, you would basically just glide down from over there. Well, actually, I'm not even sure how you would reach it from there. Oh, I know how you'd reach it. You would just go up here. Yeah, see, there's a chest up there. Reaching it would be a simple matter of riding this up to the top. But in any event, each of the treasure chests only contain weapons or items from like local areas, like the Gerudo or region or the Goron region. You know what? Actually, I will just go get it, just to show it off. All you have to do is move carefully like so. And then when you're high enough, just do like that. Since we have the extra space. Yeah, Cobble Crusher. Like, just weak weapons from places you've been before anyway. Come back here. You're gonna run out of room to maneuver here. There we go. We can do each of these 4 challenges in any order we want. But mainly at the end of each challenge, this central room here will fill up with more and more guardians of different and of various types. So things get so this is like the perfect challenge right here. Like all the previous divine beasts and shrines, like they didn't really have adequate like enemies and stuff to really pose a, you know, a threat or a challenge. But this definitely does. And it also offers puzzles that actually involve thinking. Most of the Divine Beast puzzles and stuff so far haven't really needed all that much effort to solve, but this puzzle is actually challenging. We're gonna want to move the other way. Now, I'm not going through this blind, so me having that foreknowledge of what to do is definitely a thing here. You know, so if I'm making this look easy, well, I say that and then I can't get magnesis to, you know, work right. There we go. Yeah, so if I'm making this look easy, it's because I've already done this before, but it's still fun to do. Apparently you are supposed to do it like that. Okay. But yeah, this is easily a showcase of Nintendo's best work right here. At least I think so. Now, I forget where the... Oh, there it is. Yeah, the treasure chest in here is not hard. It's just right here. I love the interconnectivity of these of all these pieces and things. Man, what does it take to design something like this? To turn what is, I mean, effectively just a gearing system for an engine into just such a fun puzzle. Man, this takes some seriously good knowledge, good game design knowledge to create something like this. Honestly, I feel the only shame is that this is the final puzzle. Like, I wish all the puzzles had been like this, because this is great. Why did Nintendo have to make everything else so overwhelmingly, or rather underwhelmingly, easy? Like, I'm having tons of fun right now. Just being in here and listening to all this music, to this excellent remix. Just rediscovering all these puzzles that I haven't played in over a year. And especially knowing what the reward is at the end. Let's go ahead and deal with this first. Surprised he's not being hit by those. Oh, he just gets pushed. Apparently. Well, fine. Apparently those giant blades just clip right through him. Cheater. Oh, he did leave a mess of parts behind. I was wondering if they clipped through the ground or something. Man, this is just beautiful game design here. Oh, that may have been an unfortunate position to freeze it in. with the blade in the way. Oops. Can I make that? I think I can make that. Oh, okay. Landed on the propeller there, scared me for a second. I'll just take care of that. Oh, in the lava. Drat. So I suppose we aren't getting that. I suppose we aren't getting those parts. Oh well. So, if I'm not mistaken, is there a treasure back here? There is, that's right, there is! Haha! Wait, what? How do I get it out of there? It seems I have forgotten something. We'll have to come back to that. Even though I'm sure there's nothing in there that's, like, really important. Still. Can't just leave it. Can't just leave it be. Ah. We don't really need that. I mean, just so we can open the chest. All right. So, yeah, there we go. Wow. And the more I play this, the more I wish there was more to it. I mean, I wonder how it must be for Link. You know, going through a complex gearing system like this. I mean, because Hyrule's level of technology, you know, looked pretty medieval to pre-industrial. So, you know, maybe Renaissance era, but like, so this must be an interesting experience for Link, you know, seeing a complicated system like this. Even though I'm sure he's, you know, well aware that Sheikah had advanced technology and all that, still, must be quite an experience. So if you leave and come back, a ton of Guardians will be, all the Guardians you beat will spawn again in here, so just be aware of that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and break that bow. Pull out our next 5-shot. And then let's go ahead and consume our 30-minute attack buff. Oops, not quite. One last thing we have to do. And also, that's right, there was also that one treasure. We're gonna go back and get that before we dive in here. So I'll leave that undone, but first, I wanna know how to get that one treasure box. So, how do we get this again? Like, does it have to be perfect? Because this is pretty close. I got a prompt there for a second. There it is, yeah. Ah, this is a Gerudo shield. To go with the dagger we got. Heck, why not complete the collection, right? We already have 2 royal shields. We don't need another one. Just for the sake of, you know, collecting. I'm aware that the royal shield is better, of course, but eh. Honestly, we have the Hylian shield. We don't really need anything else. Oh. What I freeze that for? Magnesis. Once it turns just a little bit more, the door to the final battle will be open. Well. Not the final battle, but you know what I mean. Because there's no way a complicated and awesome dungeon like this wouldn't have, you know, a boss. Funny. Why does this guy's shrine container thing look taller? Because it's time for another epic remix. Behold the best and most challenging fight in the game. So, this is honestly, this is the final boss of the game, really. Like, Ganon is nothing compared to this. Like, really. Ganon's got nothing on Maz Koshia here. This is way more entertaining. Ooh. Managed to find the real one. Gonna run out of space. Time for phase 3. Like, see, this is the boss battle that we never asked for, but we're all very glad we got. Like, seriously, this is a proper challenge. I've been brute forcing my way through it so far, but there's not really any way to... It's a little difficult to brute force this part. So remember that technique that that secret technique that Master Koga was trying to use? It's funny how this looks a little bit similar, huh? The fourth phase is a little easier because he's just on the ground, but he stomps around. He took a lot of ancient arrows. And lots of attacks to take down. That was awesome. That was awesome. I almost wish he had more health or more defense to kind of force us to use like attack up stuff. I think I spy some reused models there, those things that were coming out of the sides. But anyway, here's our divine beast. I do find it kind of funny how they didn't bother to let us control Link during this. But, meh.
Oh.
How's it going, new viewer? Sorry, I don't want to say too much during the cutscene.
Welcome, warriors. I'd like to thank you for joining me here today, and for your bravery in accepting this fateful task. I officially appoint you Hyrule's champions, and bestow upon you this sacred garb. That blue is a symbol of the royal family, one that has been passed down for countless generations. Those garments you now wear were all crafted by my daughter, Zelda. Zelda, I trust you with the task only a daughter of the royal family can fulfill. Lead our champions, Princess, and together, protect our kingdom from the threat of Calamity Ganon.
I tell you, those formal shindigs really take it out of me.
This is the Sheikah slate, eh?
It is. Apparently, there are more uses for it than we originally thought. Sadly, we've yet to decipher all of its secrets.
The princess showed me something strange recently. Somehow it can create true-to-life images.
Wow. I would love to see it. Princess? May I ask a special favor of you?
All right, this spot should work nicely. Keep your eyes on the Sheikah slate, everyone. Daruk, can you crouch down a bit? You're as big as Death Mountain.
Huh? Oh.
What's with the glum face, Princess? Give me a big smile. Rivali, move your tail closer to the group.
Fine.
Nifa, you look so tense. Deep breaths, okay?
Right.
Stay just like that. Here we go. Smile. Click, snap.
Link. Link. I have watched your journey, every step. You have overcome every challenge with great courage. With the power that you have attained, I am certain you can defeat Calamity Ganon. Truly.
Wow, the feels, man. So much to unpack in that cutscene. Man, where do I even begin? Well, I mean, I know what we're doing next. I mean, I could just warp us straight to the castle. But that wouldn't be very exciting. Now that we got our sweet motorbike, we have to ride it. So that is exactly what we are going to do. We are going to ride all the way to Hyrule Castle, and then I'll warp us inside, but we're gonna at least go to Hyrule Castle on this thing. So that was awesome. Like, that was just a series of awesome. An epic final dungeon, an epic boss battle. Both of them were so awesome. I wish they had lasted longer. I wish there was more content like that. Okay, that stuff reminds me of like Ocarina of Time and oh gosh, so sorry. Didn't see you there, buddy. But stuff like that reminds me of all the older previous games. How's it going there? We just got through with the final Divine Beast, and we're headed off to finish the game here. I could just warp us there, but you know, where's the fun in that? We just got a motorbike. We gotta drive there. We gotta drive there. Man, that cutscene at the end was great too. That's probably the most, how shall I say, the most human that all the characters have seemed since the beginning. Like, we've seen the champions at various points throughout this adventure, but like, in that cutscene, we got to see a more human side of them. Like, we got to see them react, you know, to the Sheikah Slate and just their general attitudes in a more common setting, and not a you know, and not a situation where they're trying to introduce the character to us. Like, that cutscene just told volumes about each of them. Like, the way Rivali just sort of snatched the Sheikah slate out of Zelda's hand and, you know, examined it carefully, analyzing it. And then just kind of plopped it into Mipha's hands, you know, and Mipha just handled it like it was glass. You know, like she was afraid of breaking it. And then, like, Daruk at the end just, you know, cheesing everybody by pushing everyone even closer together to make, quite frankly, the best photo of all. Speaking of which, how did they print the photo? How did Cass give us a print of that? Huh. And then, of course, the photographer was, yeah, the Hateno Tech Lab director, Pura, I believe. Or, shoot, I think I've forgotten her name. I think that's right, but you notice, like, the you know, okay, snap kind of thing. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's her. I love how she like, the way she talked to Rivali. It, just like that interaction says a lot. She only said one line, but, you know, Rivali being so arrogant and so confident, you know, in himself, and it's just like, wow. You know, apparently Pura knows how to talk to Rivali. Get your tail closer to the group. That one big eye. Cyclops Link. Okay. Well, that was fun. And now we have to do this. I like how that wing is still right there, but then right below it on the same side is the other wing somehow. Huh. Like, it would have made more sense if this were over here. But, whatever. Alright. So, that was wonderful. Now, on to the, sadly, the actual final boss of the game. I've said it a few times throughout this playthrough, and I'll say it again. I do not like Ganon in this game.
Link. I'm sorry, but my power isn't strong enough. I can't hold it.
Is that final boss chamber we saw the side of earlier. And here's the Calamity himself. Just some kind of giant insect monstrosity. The only thing humanoid about him is his head. All semblance of reason.
Now my moment is
Completely gone.
Brace yourself, Ganon, for the sting of my revenge.
Now we do get to see this. Now this is pretty cool.
This will be our final opportunity. We will not fail.
Let's go, little guy. Now, open up wide, Ganon!
100 years in the making. Hold on, Princess. Our moment has arrived.
Totally doesn't blow up the castle, even though it looks like it should. Got half his health, though. In a very epic fashion. Okay. So I'm gonna try to brute force my way through this. Let's see how far I can get. And pretty far. Then he does this. I can still hit him with ancient arrows. Oh, no I can't. Not anymore. Aw. Tried to move to the side, not in time. Can you believe there are actually weapons in here? Like, look at this. So we can knock him off like that. And I think we have to dodge him. I think we have to dodge him or something. I think that's the only way to actually hit him. It's either dodge him or reflect an attack. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, we have to dodge him or reflect one of his attacks or something. That's the only way to actually damage him, it looks like. Or wait till he stops. And that'll knock him off. Oh, look, we're running a little low on health. Like, this stage of the fight's not that bad, really. Nothing wrong with this stage of the fight.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Aw, Daruk, you didn't reflect it back right. Aw. Oh, come on. Daruk. You had one job. You had one job, Daruk. Come on. Now, how do the speedrunners get him caught in a cycle? How do they do that? Because I have some really, really nice weapons that I would love to do that with. Oh. Well, that's one way, it looks like. Might as well hit him with our best then. I'm struggling to remember how to fight him, more so than struggling to fight him in general. Okay, there. Like, we hit him there because he was attacking. Okay, so we gotta arrow him while he's attacking. Reflect the laser. Aw, come on. I hit him proper. With, Urbosa's Fury, it just didn't want to give it to me. Okay. Meh. Pardon me while I just eat a snack there again. Ah, wrong way. I pressed backwards. Wrong timing. Man, he doesn't wind up as much as I think. I need to learn that. I always expect him to wind up less.
Now ready to roll.
Actually, maybe I'm going about this wrong. Bomb arrows? Hey! I definitely hit back. And he just instantly recovers. Wow, come on. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. The fire. Okay, well, we got something here. I hit X too many times and started to glide. See, what's with a partial reflecting thing? Shouldn't it either work or not work? Good thing I'm good at deflecting Guardian lasers. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. See, that was not even close to as fun as Maz Koshia. This guy was tough only because he had cheap invincibility. that we had to work around. There's a difference between tough and cheap, Ganon. You need to learn that difference. We can only assume that was Zelda's doing.
Ganon. Ganon was born out of a dark past. He is a pure embodiment of the ancient evil that is reborn time and time again. He has given up on reincarnation and assumed his pure, enraged form. If set free upon our world, the destruction will be unlike anything ever seen before. I entrust you with the bow of light, a powerful weapon in the face of evil. Link, you may not yet be at a point where you have fully recovered your power, or all of your memories. But courage need not be remembered, for it is never forgotten.
Yeah, okay. So here's our final bow slot.
That energy covering Ganon's body is called malice. None of your attacks will get through as he now is. I will hold the malice back as much as I can, but my power is waning. Attack
Park
any
here.
glowing point that you see. May you be victorious.
Okay. So, we can either use the Twilight bow from the amiibo that I don't have. I have the amiibo, I just didn't bother to farm it because it's crazy hard to get. You can use ancient arrows to do this, or of course you can use the bow of light. The most convenient tool for doing this.
Glowing area.
1, 2, got 3. Okay. So again,
Power is weakening.
I think I prefer Ganon's other reincarnations. If this is his purest form, I think I preferred his impure forms more. Because, yeah. This is pretty pathetic.
Now's your chance.
Like, seriously. Like, this isn't even a fight. It's not a challenge. I really don't like the way they just reduced Ganon to a mere calamity when he was a person in the other games. You know, he was interesting. He had a character. But now, look at him. Pitiful.
Hit the glowing area.
Pitiful. Pretty sure this is final hit.
Link! Look up there.
Yeah, I see it.
It's the very core of Ganon's being. Do what you must, Link.
So, I'll admit, I didn't get this right away. The first time. Like how they want you to use the fire and the gales here.
Use his attack now, Link.
Yeah. It did take me a while to figure that out the first time, but still. Disappointing, Ganon. Is that all you got? She looks very tired of your pig breath. And now for the only reference to the Triforce in the whole game. That was a pretty cool reference.
I've been keeping watch over you all this time. I've witnessed your struggles to return to us, as well as your trials in battle.
Wait, all of them?
I always thought, no, I always believed that you would find a way to defeat Ganon. I never lost faith in you over these many years. Thank you, Link. The hero of Hyrule. May I ask, do you really remember me?
Well, we got all the memories, so yeah. If I skip the credits, we still get the final scene, right? I'm pretty sure we do. Okay, yeah, we do.
We'll make our way to Zora's domain. Divine Beast Varuta. Looks like it's stopped working. Let's investigate the situation. Miva's father. I believe he would like to hear more about her. The least we can do is visit him and offer him some closure. Although Ganon is gone for now, there is still so much more for us to do, and so many painful memories that we must bear. I believe in my heart that if all of us work together, we can restore Hyrule to its former glory. Perhaps even beyond, but it all must start with us. Let's be off. I can no longer hear the voice inside the sword. I suppose it would make sense if my power had dwindled over the past 100 years. I'm surprised to admit it, but I can accept that.
And on that goofy smile and somewhat awkward line, I wonder which hill that was on. And with that, we've beaten the game. Man, it's been a long road. But we're not quite done with 100% yet. The game now presents us with an autosave that has a star next to it. To indicate that we have completed the game. And now if we leave the area, we can do that final test that I've been waiting to do since near the beginning of this playthrough. So now, you'll notice in the bottom left, we have a percentage counter. So, we have 99.59% of the game completed. So, still just a bit more. Gosh, I hope that doesn't mean that I've missed any map locations. I can't imagine how. But I may have to double check my Hyrule map to make sure. My Hyrule Castle map, just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure I've gotten all the map locations there are to be had. Which means the only two or three things that should be left should be this Korok seed. And why not? This Korok seed in this shrine should be all that's left. But anyway, yeah, I don't understand what Nintendo was thinking. Ganondorf was better when he had, like, a personality to him. And then his first form was cheap. Not difficult, just cheap. Let's just make him invincible. I'd have preferred it if they had given him more health. Maybe had him dodge attacks rather than just be invincible to attacks. You know, something like that. I mean, we dodge and flurry rush all the time, right? So, wouldn't it have been better if maybe it like turned into like a shadow version of us and then started dodging our attacks? Been like, aha, how does it feel? Getting dodged and flurry rushed yourself, you know? But no. I was able to brute force my way through most of that despite not even remembering how that fight went. Because this journey is so long that the final boss is kind of an afterthought. He was only tougher than Maz Koshia because of that invincibility. He was cheap, not difficult. Now this place is lots of fun. It's loaded with fun stuff. Seriously, flying through here is an interesting way to end the series for sure. Okay. So here we are. After going through a little bit of a Star Fox-like flight through this temple, lasers shooting at us from all sides. We're at 99.59%. Now, as soon as I get this shrine on the map, goes to 0.67, just for getting it on the map. Now, when I activate it, okay, so getting it on the map counts, activating it counts. So now let's complete it. So does completing it count? I'm just keeping a close eye on that tracker there. A great flame blade. Meh. If I wanted good weapons, I could get them from a dozen different places. we're already here. Okay, so we completed it and got the spirit orb. Did that end up mattering? No. Okay. Okay, so as a reward for getting all 120 shrines, you come here and you get 3 armor pieces. So, I don't know about you guys, but this looks kind of bad, in my opinion. Like, this looks terrible. No one in this entire world dresses like this. None of the knights dressed like it in the past. Like, what is this outfit? I mean, it's supposed to be okay. Realistically, I know it's probably a reference to past games, but that doesn't mean it looks good. If you rank it up, if you level it up, it gives you the same Master Sword beam up that the other outfits will give you. This looks a lot better. The Twilight outfit, oh my gosh, with like the mail underneath, like the chainmail underneath, the arm guard there for the sword. Yeah, so Twilight Princess was supposed to be more realistic than other Zelda games of its time. And it still is. It's still more realistic than other Zelda games. Like, I mean, and I say that knowing, of course, that, you know, it's as realistic as Zelda gets. You know, obviously, you know, what's the point of the green nightcap? But still. You guys get what I'm saying, right? I mean, at least there's chainmail under this, and the arm guard for the sword hand. Like, it's more realistic than the other outfits. Anyway, here's our last Korok seed. 459 Korok seeds. Excess. You found all the Korok seeds. You should tell Hetsu the good news. Here's your rock back. Boy, that is something I'm glad I've done it. I am glad that I've gotten all the Korok seeds, but man, I am never gonna do that again. Oh boy. So done with that. So done. Can I turn in my spirit orbs here? Yes, I can. Gotta turn off the lights and quickly turn them back on again. Okay. So, we're now at 99.75%. Oh no. So that can only mean that I missed something. Is really what that means. That means I missed something, probably a map location. Well, no, I know it has to be a map location, because that's the only thing left. We have all the Korok seeds and all the shrines. I'm betting it's probably somewhere here in Hyrule Castle. I must have missed something. Because let's have a look at our Hero's Path mode. Like, this was our path here. Oh, wow. That death was still there on this file. I tried to avoid having a death on the file. But whatever. That was that death during the Obliterator trial. That's the only thing that could be. But yeah, around about 90 hours, I think, has been the play here. Has been our playtime. A little over that. It's been quite a ride. We've been, like, everywhere. Almost. I mean, there's a couple places we haven't been, but... Getting all the Korok seeds kind of innately gives us pretty much all the map locations there are to be had, so I'm not sure what I could be missing. But still, we've covered a lot. 99.75. That should leave, like, what, 2 or 3 locations? Something like that. Alright. So, I still have a little time left. That being what it is. It's good to note, like, getting the shrine on the map is actually all that matters. Completing the shrine, when we beat the shrine, it didn't actually do anything. The shrine is a map location. And that's it. As soon as we got the shrine on the map, it increased our percentage. The shrine itself didn't count. That's crazy. Okay. Well, honestly, this is the outfit I should have wore while fighting Ganon, so we could end the game on this. But I forgot. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to intermission, look around and see... honestly, what we could possibly have missed. I'm going to try and find it real quick, and then I'll come back and I'll grab the final locations and get 100%. And then that'll probably be it for tonight. Okay. So, I found him. How's it going, Real? So, one of these locations, I'm not too surprised we missed. There's no Korok seed here. No nothing, really. Yeah, there's... Yeah, we've flown over this area. We've just passed it a bunch of times. But there's really no reason to come to these settlement ruins, so... Yeah.
Oh?
So... Yeah, there's nothing... A real situation. These keys. But I'll go ahead and take some curry from you, because the keys threatened you. I'm down for that. But anyway, yeah, so this location here, there's no Korok seeds or anything. We've flown over it once, but I'm not too surprised we missed that. However, I am a little ashamed that we missed these because... Yeah. So these two bridges somehow count, and we have gone past or near these bridges at least a half dozen times. Big twin bridge. And little twin bridge. So, yeah. I'm a little ashamed we missed these two, but missing that one up there was kind of like, okay. Like, I don't get it. Some of these bridges count. Like this, you would think this natural bridge right here would totally be a map location. It's not. But this bridge over here is. But Little Twin Bridge is a map location that's super important, apparently. Or what about this? This bridge doesn't count. I guess because it's a natural bridge and not a wooden one. But what about this bridge? you know, in Hateno? Why doesn't this bridge count? Or this one even? I mean, after all, we have the Stalak Bridge way up here in Goron Town. These other little bridges don't count, but this one does. Like, this is doesn't count. Like, yeah. Some things count and other things don't, and sometimes there doesn't really seem to be any rhyme or reason for it. I mean, I guess you just gotta know. But anyway. Whoops. Before warping here, there's one other thing I should have done. We have to talk to Hetsu. But just to be clear, 100% out of 100%. So, that's it. I did it. We did it, y'all. 100%. At least according to the game, anyway. Again, side quests don't count. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't count. Because Nintendo's weird like that. Man, I wish I had an army. It smells pretty bad. A lot like the whole Korok seed deal. Does he actually? Oh my gosh, yeah, you can. You can literally just... just on command dancing. Okay, sure. Wow, okay. So, yeah. That's a reward. Ugh. It was not worth it. I mean, it was, but not for that reason. I do feel accomplished. Like, truly accomplished. Having finally 100%ed this game. Every location, every shrine, every divine beast, every Korok seed. Especially that last one. I am definitely happy I did this. But, among the lessons I've learned about streaming... Yeah, I think I'm not going to stream something so tedious again. Like, again, I'm glad I did this for myself, but maybe next time I do Breath of the Wild, it'll be like a 50% playthrough. Like, I'll definitely still get some things, but I'm not going to force myself to get a bunch of Korok seeds when it's just not fun to do so. Heck, let's go ahead and buy up all these. 'Cause why not?
Hey?
Oh!
I mean, we have the money, we might as well finish the side quest, right? Why not? Let's just sit here and mash A for a minute.
Oh. Hi.
A door would be nice, yes. It's good to have a door on your house.
Oh.
Oh!
Does Link's cap always do that?
Ah.
So at the end of the cutscene, here, watch Link's cap.
Oh. Hi.
Yeah, see how it kind of flicks up there? Does it always do that? Just at the end of all these cutscenes?
Oh. Oh.
Oh!
Yeah. Man, I must really be losing my mind to be noticing things like this. Thankfully, there's only the one left.
Hi.
Oh, yeah! And now we have trees.
Oh.
And now we have everything. So all of these symbols have an actual meaning. Like, Nintendo actually built a language. Actually made a language. Although I'm not sure that this is it. This actually looks a little bit like... Yeah, this doesn't look like Sheikah symbols or anything. It's reminiscent of Japanese, but I don't think that's Japanese either. Yeah, that's not any Asian language I know. But there are little teeny letters down there. Maybe Bolson Construction Company? I wonder. If you read it, it just says Link's house. But anyway. Let's hang up some neat stuff. Just 'cause we can. Nah, that's not shiny enough. How about a royal shield instead? There we go. Okay. And on that note, Thank you all for coming. Like, seriously, thank you all of you who even bothered to come to my stream to watch me play this at any point throughout this playthrough. I greatly appreciate all of you. I have had a pretty good time playing through this game. Sure, there were some tedious spots, all the Korok seeds thing. Yeah.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Thank you, Daruk. Perfect timing. I have really enjoyed playing through this game. And I look forward to doing more streaming in the future. I'm thinking about Majora's Mask, since I have not played that at all. Like, I've seen the game, but I've never actually, like, beaten it myself. So, I'm thinking that's probably what I'll do next time. I'm looking forward to streaming more often, too, now that my stream's all set up. Figure I'll go ahead and start streaming on Tuesday as well now. So, for now, that's going to be it. Again, thank you for coming. If you enjoyed my content, feel free to join me on Twitch, where your vote can decide what we play next, or check out my past playthroughs and content on YouTube. Links are down below, and I will see you guys next time.